Have you ever wanted to make some extra cash but felt like you didn't have the money to get started? Well, guess what? You absolutely can. You don't need a big investment, fancy equipment, or even a business degree. All you need is a little bit of hustle, some creativity, and the willingness to start where you are. Today, we're diving into how you can launch your very own reselling business from scratch, even if your wallet is completely empty. That's right, no money needed. Seriously. You don't need to spend a single dollar to get started. Forget about startup costs, inventory fees, or expensive tools. This is about using what's already out there for free and turning it into real cash in your pocket. Welcome to the $0 to $100 challenge. Here's how it works. You find free stuff, yes, things people are literally giving away, and you sell them for a profit. It's that simple. You might be surprised at how much value is hiding in plain sight, just waiting for someone like you to spot it. Every day people put out boxes of unwanted items, old electronics, clothes, furniture, and more. What they see as junk could be your next big sale. All you have to do is keep your eyes open and be ready to act. Your next treasure could be sitting on a curb, waiting for you to pick it up. The magic happens when you take something unwanted and give it a little love. Maybe it just needs a quick clean, a minor repair, or a fresh photo. Suddenly, what was once trash becomes cash in your hands. You're not just reselling, you're adding value. And that's what makes this business so rewarding. Don't worry if you've never done this before. This guide is here to walk you through every step, from finding your first free item to making your first sale. We'll cover where to look, how to spot the best finds, how to clean and present your items, and even how to list them online for maximum profit. You'll learn the secrets that experienced resellers use every day. So, are you ready to hustle? This is your chance to take action, learn new skills, and build something real. Whether you're looking for a side hustle, a way to pay off debt, or just want to challenge yourself, reselling is a fantastic way to get started. All it takes is a little energy and a willingness to try. Remember, this isn't about getting rich overnight, it's about starting small, learning the ropes, and building a real business from the ground up. You'll gain experience, confidence, and maybe even discover a passion for entrepreneurship you never knew you had. It all begins with one free item, just one. Pick it up, clean it up, and list it for sale. That's your first step. Then, do it again. And again. Before you know it, you'll have turned nothing into something, and that's a feeling like no other. So, are you up for the challenge? Let's get started and see how far you can go, one free find at a time. First, you need inventory. Where to find free stuff? The internet is your friend. Facebook Marketplace is a goldmine. Search for free or curb alert in your area. Craigslist is another great option. Check the free section daily. Don't forget apps. OfferUp, Letgo, and Nextdoor are popular for free items. Be sure to check them often. Remember, free stuff goes fast. Set up alerts. Be ready to act quickly. The early bird catches the worm, or in this case, the free stuff. Competition for free stuff can be fierce. You gotta be fast. Turn on notifications for apps and websites. Don't miss a beat. When you see something interesting, message the giver right away. Be polite. Be ready to pick up the item quickly, within a few hours if possible. Show you're serious. Remember, the quicker you are, the better your chances. Don't hesitate. Message now. You snooze. You lose in the freebie game. Picking winners from a pile of discarded items can feel like a treasure hunt. Every curbside collection or garage sale is a new opportunity, but not everything you find is worth your time or effort. The key is learning how to spot the difference between genuine treasure and items that are better left behind. With a little practice, you'll develop an eye for what sells and what doesn't, turning what others see as trash into your next big find. Not all free stuff is created equal. Some items might look appealing at first glance, but could be hiding flaws or simply have no resale value. Others, though, can be diamonds in the rough, if you know what to look for. You want items that sell quickly and for a good profit. Focus on popular brands and in-demand categories. Name brand clothing, electronics, and toys are always strong contenders. These items tend to attract buyers fast, especially if they're in good shape and from brands people recognize and trust. Condition is key. Even the most popular item won't sell if it's damaged or dirty. Take a close look for stains, missing parts, or signs of heavy wear. A quick inspection can save you from wasting time on something that won't move. Items in good or like-new condition sell best. Buyers are looking for value, and gently used or almost new items are much more appealing than those that look worn out. If you have to choose, always go for the item that looks fresher and cleaner. Avoid anything broken or heavily used. Unless you have a specific plan to repair or repurpose it, damaged goods are usually more trouble than they're worth. Most buyers want something ready to use, not a project. That said, if you have the skills and tools to fix something cheaply and easily, it might be worth picking up. Sometimes a simple repair can turn a throwaway into a valuable item, but be honest about your abilities and the time it will take. Before you grab an item, do your research. A quick search on your phone can tell you if there's a market for what you found. Don't assume something is valuable just because it looks nice or is from a well-known brand. Is there demand for it? Check online marketplaces, forums, or social media groups to see if people are actually buying what you found. Trends change, and what was hot last year might not be selling now. Are similar items selling online? Look for completed sales, not just listings. This will give you a realistic idea of what you can expect to earn and how quickly you might be able to sell. Focus on items you can flip quickly. The faster you can turn your finds into cash, the more successful your treasure hunting will be. Don't get stuck holding on to things that take months to sell. With a sharp eye and a little research, you can turn curbside finds into real profit. Remember, the goal is to find items that are in demand, in good condition, and ready to sell, so you can enjoy a nice profit margin and the thrill of the hunt. Alright, so you found a potential winner. Maybe it's a vintage lamp, a quirky chair, or a box of old records sitting on the curb just waiting for a new home. The thrill of the find is real, and it's easy to get excited about the possibilities. But before you get too attached or start dreaming about the profit, let's talk about the most important step: figuring out what it's actually worth. Before you haul it home, you really need to check its value. This isn't just about guessing or hoping for the best. It's about doing a little homework to make sure your time and effort will pay off. Start by giving the item a good look. Check for any damage, missing parts, or special markings that could affect its value. Sometimes a tiny detail can make a huge difference in price. Next, take a moment to search eBay and other platforms too. Don't just stick to one site. Try Facebook, Marketplace, Craigslist, Mercari, or even specialty collector forums if your item is unique. The more places you check, the better sense you'll get of the item's demand and price range. Use your phone to snap a quick photo or scan a barcode if there is one. Technology makes this step super easy, even if you're standing right there on the sidewalk. See what similar items are actually selling for, not just what people are asking. There's a big difference between a listing price and a sold price. Some sellers set sky-high prices hoping for a lucky buyer, but that doesn't mean the item will ever sell for that amount. Focus on listings that match your item in condition, brand, and features. If your item is rare or has a unique story, that can sometimes boost its value, but only if buyers care about those details. And here's the important part: look at those sold listings. On eBay, you can filter your search to show only items that have actually sold. This is where you'll find the real numbers, not just wishful thinking. Sold listings tell you what buyers are truly willing to pay, and they help you avoid overpricing or underpricing your find. This shows you the actual selling price, not just what people are asking. It's easy to get excited when you see high asking prices, but remember, only the sold prices matter. That's the real market value. Take note of any patterns. Are certain brands or styles selling for more? Are items in better condition fetching higher prices? All these details help you set a realistic price. That gives you a realistic idea of what it's really worth. Remember, pricing is key. If you want your item to sell quickly and for a fair price, you need to be honest about its condition and value. Write down your findings, compare a few recent sales, and decide on a price that makes sense. If you're unsure, aim for the middle of the range. It's better to be competitive than to scare off buyers with a high price or regret selling too low. If you set it too high, it just won't sell. You might end up with a garage full of unsold treasures wondering why no one is biting. Buyers are savvy, they know what things are worth and they're looking for deals. If your price is out of line with the market, your item will just sit there, gathering dust. But if it's too low, you could totally miss out on profit. It's tempting to price things to sell fast, but don't shortchange yourself. Take the time to research and find that balance. Every dollar counts, especially if you're doing this as a side hustle or trying to make some extra cash. So, try to find that sweet spot for a quick sale. With a little research and smart pricing, you'll turn those curbside finds into real money, and maybe even have some fun along the way. Alright, so, good photos are crucial. Make sure to clean the item, find good lighting, and use a neutral background. Take clear, well-lit photos from multiple angles. Then, write a catchy title and include relevant keywords. Be honest and detailed in your description, and don't forget to mention any flaws. Good descriptions equal happy buyers. And hey, list your item on multiple platforms: Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, OfferUp, and others. The more places you list, the more eyes on your product. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. List your items on multiple platforms: Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, OfferUp, LetGo, and more. This way, you reach more potential buyers, respond to inquiries quickly, be friendly and helpful, and answer questions promptly. Good communication leads to happy customers and, honestly, more sales. Remember, the more platforms you use, the higher your chances of selling. Be active, responsive, and just watch the sales roll in. Congrats on your first sales. Now, it's time to reinvest that money. Buy more inventory and list more items. The more you reinvest, the faster your business grows. Think of it like a snowball. As it rolls, it picks up more snow, getting bigger and bigger. Your reselling business works the same way. Reinvest profits and watch it grow. And remember, don't get discouraged. Every dollar you reinvest brings you closer to your goals. Keep pushing, keep growing, and watch your business thrive. Celebrate your successes. Every sale is a win, and every dollar earned is progress. Acknowledge your hard work and, stay motivated. Keep learning and improving. Experiment with different items and platforms to find what works best for you. The more you flip, the better you become. Remember, you are building a real business. It takes time and effort, but don't give up. Keep learning, keep flipping, and you will reach your goals.